What's up, everyone? Troy from GlitchFeed here at RTX 2016, here with Carter from MOTIGA, checking out Gigantic. I had a chance to play the beta a while back. It's an amazing kind of MOBA-esque shooter. It's a lot of fun. Carter, tell us a little bit more about Gigantic for if someone hasn't heard of it yet.
Yeah, so it is a 5-on-5 PvP. We're calling it an Action-MOBA, and it has Guardians on each team. So the Guardians are your giant boss creature, kind of like your base, except for they're an actual living creature. Yeah, you basically kill other heroes and try to kill the other team's Guardian before they kill yours. Yeah,
it's very fast-paced, too, because it's hero on hero, but you're also watching these massive Guardians fly in and kind of take stuff out.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very fast-paced game.
Yeah. And now, it was originally announced and launched kind of as a partnership with Microsoft and a lot of Windows 10 kind of mashing up, and then recently it's kind of split off and joined under Perfect World. How has that kind of shifted development a little bit for your team?
Yeah, I mean, we're still partnered with Microsoft. The game will still be on Windows 10 and Xbox One. But the Perfect World partnership really opened up our game to a much broader audience, has been the biggest thing with the partnership. So now on any version of Windows, you can play the game.
Right. Yeah, the Windows Store was a little hard to navigate.
Yeah, it can be a little rough.
Right.
It's getting better, but yeah, it's still a little rough right now.
Right. So you're in a closed beta right now, correct?
Right now we are doing a stress test.
Stress test.
Right now, okay. And then we'll take the servers offline while we evaluate what we got from the stress test. We might do another stress test again before opening it up to a more open beta.
Okay, wonderful. What's kind of the development? What's next after the stress test? How much longer do we see until maybe first launch or open beta launch?
Yeah, it'll be probably somewhere between a month and a half, 2 months, somewhere in that range. We don't have a date yet for it, but yeah, I would say in the 2-month range.
Okay. And how about post-launch? What's the is there anything for expansions? Is there any timeline or roadmap, if you will, for that kind of content?
Yeah, so it's a free-to-play game, and we have no intentions to stop adding content to it. So, once you get in and play, we'll be just adding more and more heroes, maps, eventually Guardians, and just adding stuff to the game, making it better as we go.
Wonderful. And one of the best parts about this is obviously the beautiful art style. What kind of was maybe some of the inspirations for that kind of work?
Yeah, so the art style, that's an interesting one because, we have a great team of super talented artists.
Yeah.
We actually don't have like an art director or anything like that. So it's really the style of the individual artists on the team that really comes through. And what we have is like a book that is like, this is the art style for our game.
Right.
Here's what our game is, and here's what our game isn't. And all the artists are super good at keeping that consistent. So what you see is like just raw talent from our art team.
Right. So I'm a huge fan of the game. What is your main hero? Who do you run and play?
Well, because I'm doing the balance of the heroes, I'm not really allowed to pick a main hero. I do have my favorites just from kind of from the art style and just from general how they play. I really like Wu. I think
nice.
He's got a lot of interesting, complex mechanics.
Yeah.
Definitely a tough hero for your very first time, but once you get the hang of him, he's really fun to play.
Very cool. Well, definitely check out Gigantic if you haven't already. Where can they find more information of the game in the meantime?
You can go to our website, gogigantic.com. That's where you can get pretty much all the information we have. So
cool. And then you can obviously check that out in the near future, hopefully, on Xbox One and Windows 10.
And Windows 10 and any other version of Windows.
Any other version of Windows.
Yep.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for taking the time. And again, check out Gigantic if you haven't. It's a fantastic, fantastic game.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. If you want to see more RTX coverage, check out our channel for the playlist.
And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see all of our other amazing content.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.